ladies, gentlemen, boys, grills, it's KCD2. Once again, we're back in the mix. Last time, we managed to best the machinations of Polcock. We managed to become the master striking fighter we were always meant to be. And now, we're heading back in. Heading back into that main quest. And by main quest, I mean heading back into that Kutenberg region. And we're going to be seeing what other shenanigans we can get up into. That is my plan. That is my vow. I believe we are still... Actually, I'm not sure. It's been a minute since we popped open KCD. So I just want to see where we land in where we end up. And then we'll get into some shenanigans. I know for sure that shenanigans will be had. Bullet Sponge Ben was on a bit of a road trip. Says, started out the drive in Santee, South Carolina yesterday. Made it all the way up to the middle of the state of Maine. Ah, yes. We are indeed still in the other region. We're still in the Atakov region here. Trying to do some of these sneaky questies for this very, very sneaky mill owner. All right, yeah, let's do a little bit more of that, and then we'll see where we're at. So, after training in the art of subterfuge and stealth, you know, by sticking our hands into the pouch of, you know, some willing young lads, we now find ourselves able to steal a document from the Troskowitz rat house. We do have some thieves' clothing already, so I think we're okay on that. But we do want to try to sneak into the rat house and see if we can get in there without being seen. Cool. There is a problem. At least Zhelyov, they want me dead. Or at least behind bars. I hope that doesn't translate to Troskowitz, but we will see. We will definitely see. Come on, Peebles. Can't mount up with overloaded. Oh no. What the hell happened to me? Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I guess we do have a couple things. Let me hey, Peebles. I gotta put some stuff. Where were you going in such a hurry? Peebles? Can you fucking wait? You got places to be? Did you forget that you're my horse, Peebles? Where are you going? Peebles is just excited for the adventure. No, I get it. I understand. I'm excited too. Okay, we got a lot of heavy armor now stored. Still pretty encumbered, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll deal with that in due time. For now, it's time to adventure. Definitely jarring to come back to KCD. Oh, whoa! This looks like some bad men doing bad things. Jarring to come back to KCD after playing Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, I don't think it takes a scribe to know that these bastards are up to no good. I would love to see that bandit name tag, though. That would really make my wanton murder feel a lot better. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? How did that miss?
What the
Curva indeed.
Taste my steel! Show what you're made of!
I am blocking, sir.
You horse, son!
There we go. I do not want to hit you, dog. Oh my god. Oh, he's all mine. Oh, adorable. Sick him!
Fuck you! I surrender!
Oh, too bad. Too bad, so sad. How's everyone been while I was gone? Catch up with y'all. Yeah, what's been going on? I mean, you know, we've been a little light on the streaming this week because we have been super busy. Doing a whole bunch of the acting stuff though. That has been a just immensely fun, and I've been learning a lot, which is the most important thing. Yeah, it's been really cool, and hopefully soon we will be getting to the point where I'm feeling good enough to start recording again. Peebles, come on, where are you going? I was doing a little bit of VA recording. Is that another fucking set of bandits? Jesus Christ, the roads out here are rough, man. Oh my god. Crytek in the slopes. Hello? CryEngine. Are these fucking bandits? What's going on? Don't mind me. Don't mind me. These are indeed bandits. Okay.
What? Huh? Are you yanking my pencil?
There's pencil yanking going on. You like that?
Die, you wretch! What? I'm bleeding. Do it!
I think we should be able to make short work of Mr. Unarmored here. Yeah, there we go. That's what you get for not having armor, son. Nice, there we go. Ooh, shit. Oh, get master struck.
Get lost and don't come back. I'll kill you. What?
I mean, I let you go. I let you go, sir. My god. It's frickin' bandits, man. They just, do not stop. They don't stop. Spent about 8 days in the Florida Keys and 5 traveling down and back. The Keys is so nice and the kids had so much fun. That's awesome. Those are the kind of memories, man, that that will last forever. And your kids will thank you for that. Plus, I'm sure they developed all kinds of inside jokes on the trip. That's always the best. Just the fam and the friends in close proximity. Can't help but make inside jokes. The way he was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll kill you." To be honest, I sicked mud on him after I let him go. So I think he registered. Is this where I'm going to be arrested? No. We just got to keep going to Troskowitz. Oh. I can't remember the last time I was in a car. Really? Man, that must be nice being out in the areas of the England where you can walk to stuff. I mean, generally it is a you know, a pretty sad state and apocalyptic state. You know, when it comes to the roads and city structure, not having like walkable cities in the U.S. Or bikeable cities even. In my town, they do a pretty okay job, but it's still not great, and could be a lot better. We went to different parts of the Bahia Honda almost every day, and then they would come back to the Verbo and swim until night.
Quick.
Hell yes. I don't really go outside much, TBH. I'm trying to go on walks at least once a week. No, gotta get out. Gotta get out there.
Go.
You know, even if you're not like going out on the town, you know, there is truly something to be said about touching grass. You don't have to paint the town red every night to you know, be a little more in touch with the nature around you. Oh, it's okay, Peebles.
Whoa, whoa.
The Verbo had a wicked nice above-ground pool in the backyard. And they probably swam like a total of 30 hours when they were there. That's literally, as a kid, that's all I would do. If we went to a hotel or if we went like out anywhere, it would just be like straight into the pool. Hello, villager. Oh, to be a villager, a basic ass villager, just doing basic ass villager things. Look like raisins. No. Yes, actually, yes. I mean, I did. It's good for you. Swimming? Probably. If it's not good for you, I don't want to hear it.
Quick.
At the very least, I made it to this ripe old age that I'm at now. For whatever that's worth. Depends on what you're swimming in. Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't be swimming in the algal bloom. Don't be swimming in the septic tank. The rat house. She's a rat. House. Mighty. I'm covered in man blood. I should probably rectify my being covered in man blood. And it looks like a Mediterranean princess the way she tans. Oh. You can hear the love in reading that. Man blood is my new band name. I smell man flesh. Banger alert. Oh my god, watch out. We need to switch to our sneaking stuff.
Here you go.
What? I'm not bored.
If you've got time to worry about...
So hopefully this is sneaky enough. I'll be really upset if it's not. And then let's unequip this. Can I? Get that out of there. I want the bow in our second slot with the hunting arrow.
About everything that can
All right.
go wrong. You're bored. And that's that.
Kane the cutie. It is known. It is known, Khaleesi. I might have saved a little too early.
You silly doggy.
You silly doggy. Get information from Zinek. Let's do that. Let's do that first. Hey, buddy. Stuck in the stonks, huh? Must suck.
Are you Zinek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
Some
And what's the
document.
password?
What? Password? I don't know.
Hermes Trismegistos?
I'm just yanking your pizzle. You should have seen your face.
Always with the pizzle
They caught
yanking.
me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the rat house jail. You
that
can
helps.
get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you can get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, I had it, but when the guard shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of
Okay,
course
key
not.
under the
Every
bed.
guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Honestly, no. I'm really bad at it.
Of course I do. Wouldn't be my first time.
Good to hear it. They'll let me go soon, so if you get caught, you'll have nobody to keep you company here. Keep that
I
in
had to
mind.
rummage around in
Take
a
care.
couple of pockets before I came here. The cats are so happy we're home. Mally hasn't left me alone since we got back. And he's like, don't you ever leave. Don't you ever leave. I'm sure you had, you know, some folk like coming in to check on him though. I like the idea of sneaking in from
God
behind the
bless you.
tavern though. Oh, God bless you too, madam.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. God bless.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
It's like I'm
Blessings to you.
Why you gotta be a dick? How's your duty going?
How's your shift?
No great shakes. The last little while we've had our fair share of scoundrels. I thank God for every day without a fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.
The kitties, yeah.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Oh, smokehouse.
Incoming.
Okay.
Taking so long.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay.
God be. You shouldn't be bothering.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not bothering nobody. I just want to chat. Just want to say hi. Is it so wrong to have a chat with my main man, guard? It's funny to see who the cat's favorites are. Yeah. Don't mind me. That wasn't the most suspicious thing I've ever seen or anything. Okay. I think we're gonna have to wait until this guard changes shifts or something. Yeah. Wait till nighttime. You need to give it up. Sir, you need to go home. It's late. Your family misses you. Please go home. I mean, if I drop straight down, he probably won't know, right? Yeah, he doesn't know. Okay. How do I lock it? Oh yeah, D. Open. Nobody knows. Nobody knows a thing. This is not the right place. Oh no! Where am I? All that fanfare for what? There's not even anything lootable in here. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, alright. Forge key. Give me that shit. We're in the right place. Unlock and open. No, 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 don't fucking... Unlock and open. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Author of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at us. Stealth. Thy name is Henry. Ooh. Not trespassing anymore, though. That's good. Let me out.
You're not from here, eh?
Oh, shit.
Around here, you need a light after dark.
Sorry. Yep. I have a light. I have a light.
Walk around at night without a light.
I have a light. I have a light. I have a light. I have a light. I have a light.
Torch.
I have a light. I have a light.
And lo, there was light. And he saw that it was good.
That guy gave me so much crap for not having a torch. Oh my god, that's so funny. Why? Oh no! Oh no! They're looking for me. I'm out of here. Oh, they don't know. What's up their ass about a light? It's you got to have a torch out after dark. Or else they think you're up to snaking. They think you're up to snaking and diving. Which, to be fair, we were. Nice. Look at that, chat. Killing it. And we won't even encounter a single bandit on the road. Immediately encounters bandits on the road. That guy's like, yeah, no, I don't want that smoke. That's so funny. Immediately we encounter bandits on the road. Immediately. Don't even have time to breathe. The AI's smart somewhat. It's impressive. I had to close 3 doors behind me to avoid their suspicions being raised. And I robbed the general trader so many times. Oh, nice. Look at you. Look at you go. Robbing and stealing.
Is something wrong? It will be. Can I be of any help?
It's a trap! What the?
Run! You motherfucker, that was so unnecessary.
You won't get away with that, bastard!
Won't I? Won't I?
Surrender! I surrender!
Won't I get away with that? Won't I? Get him, Mutt. Eat him. He's trying. And there he goes. Definitely feels a lot better now that we are somewhat competent at the old schmurdering. I tried to save him. Sorry, Cumin. I tried. He turned around and smacked him in an act of petty revenge. It was actually quite reprehensible. What? Where's this guy going? he just pulls out his fucking machete and goes off into the woods. He's looking for more bandits, I think. Following that Robin Hood life. Robbing the rich, giving to the poor. It's me. I'm the poor. I'm the poor. It's me. You know, I can relate. I am also attempting to live that life. That sweet, sweet life. Peebles. Good, good job looking around there, Cumin. I'm sure you're gonna find everybody before too long.
Quick!
And away we go. We are going the wrong way. Whoops. It would be a very tough life to be a bandit. You know, you gotta really go down some dark paths in your life in order to just like decide, yeah, I'm just gonna leverage what small martial prowess I have into just, you know, random murdering and robbing. But, you know, out here on these lawless roads, especially in wartime,
Whoa! Whoa!
I think we're gonna fast travel. I think we're just gonna fast travel, chat. You got some free scones today from work? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, I didn't even encounter any more bandits on the road. Because I think I've thinned out their population significantly. Oh god, what is this? Immediately. What is this clip? Oh, it's just showing how quickly the bandits showed up. Thanks for clipping that, Ratty. Oh, I'm only a little jealous. Bandits are like roaches, they keep coming. Do you think if you lived in this era and your life went down a dark path, could you see yourself being a bandito? Wake up.
Greetings to you.
I'm gonna stand over your... I know you just woke up and your wife is still asleep, but I'm gonna barge in with my torch out and give you the document from the rat house.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I even managed to get my hands on the key to the chest with the confiscated things.
Very good. Give that to me, too.
Well, I thought it might come in handy.
Come on. Give it here.
Fine. Here it is. Oh, judging by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy here at the mill.
That's not a bad guess. But don't forget about astrology, theurgy, transmutation, and a smidgen of demonology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes, of course.
What now?
That much? We're going to need more.
He is a wizard.
lot more.
A sneaky wizard.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You also got lost in your
My
laundry.
thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Wait a moment. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Run in the mill.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know what all of this is leading to.
And what is that
Now,
exactly?
Pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
I know where the golem is. I know where a golem is a Pokemon.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue
Henry.
endowed with massive strength.
Henry.
Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one
A
out
pie.
of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
Well, that sounds like witchcraft.
You're trying to play God. You know they could burn you at the stake for something like that. It's witchcraft.
Ah, horseshit. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. And Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you
Probably
say,
not wrong.
made of flour. For the good of mankind.
Exactly.
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But
and-
for a
and?
few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document. And then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you
Ooh.
carried. And if
What
you
we got,
want
what
some
we
more
got?
work,
Yo, what's
there's
up,
plenty.
Halsey? Good to see you. Nice. Improved. Stealth. Improved. Thievery. 45! That's chump change.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
That tracks?
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Yo, what's
Nitra
up, Vicky?
is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
How's the
And what
trash
needs
TV
salting
going?
here in the mill?
The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being.
Saltpeter pit,
That's
saltpeter pit,
precisely what we
saltpeter pit,
need to give
saltpeter
life
pit,
to our
saltpeter
golem.
pit,
Thanks to
saltpeter
the
pit,
ingredients from
saltpeter pit,
Hermes
saltpeter
Trismegistos,
pit,
his
saltpeter
feet
pit.
will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
Are you sure it'll work?
So you're serious about this golem?
Certainly.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
Okay.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours.
Especially if there's a
Just hope you
quest
know where
marker.
to look. That you can point me in the right direction.
Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
Is she a dowser?
Is she a witch? Is she a thief?
The trash TV went well. It was nice to take a load off of the homies. Hunt was kicking my face in. I didn't enjoy it. Hunt definitely will give and will take. I completely understand.
Is she a witch?
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this golem stuff.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
Okay, how do I get there?
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague.
That's literally all anyone does
So you're to the lair.
In this cold, dark world.
Good night.
All right. Good night, Crazel.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to insinuate myself into the situation here. Have a good night. Okay. All right, Crazel. Let's, like, hang out. Yeah. Would be nice to get some, a little bit of shut-eye. Can we sleep here? Actually, don't know if we can. It says there's a bed upstairs. Is that for me? Didn't he say we could sleep here? I feel like he did. Well, these beds seem to be occupado. Beds in the attic. Why? That's what I thought. The, little icon was lying to me. Here we go. Yeah, let's wait until a decent, godly hour of the morning. Then we'll get out there and do our thing.
Got to be able to run around at a decent time of day.
Look at all this random crap. Really gotta sell some of this shit. Maybe store some of this stuff too. I'm gonna store these arrows. 'Cause I think they were only weighing me down by like a pound. Whoops. Oh well. Oh well. I'm sure there's some other junk we can throw in there.
Still got a bunch of smoked wolf meat.
Oh, we really need to feed Mutt. Also, we need to feed Henry.
I'm quite hungry.
Just eat it, Henrietta. Ah, 107. Damn it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to overeat. Okay. So let's track the quest. Oh, to the pond. To the pond, eh? Okay, he did say go out to the southwest, so let's do that. What a lovely mill. You're just hitting your finger. Oh no, no. You're actually doing something.
God bless you.
Oh, God bless you.
You look like one of Santa's elves. Making good progress there.
I don't even think he knows what he's doing.
But, you know, here at a mill, you gotta try to pretend to be busy. Somebody burying something? Somebody up to no good. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What was that noise? Woodcutters?
That was a gun. I thought somebody was trolling me on Blurp. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Hello? What do you see, Mutt? We going the right way? I think we're going the right way. Yeah.
What the dog doing?
Minty, I don't know. This looks kind of Larry. Living like Larry. Bonnie, I gotta get you some herbs. Some herbs. They said we gotta bring you herbs. This looks like some nice tutorializing for the saltpeter pit. Saltpeter pit, saltpeter pit, saltpeter pit, saltpeter pit, saltpeter pit. You know, I think I have some non-spoiled herbs on me. Maybe it'll be enough. Time to get the baddies to bed. Be back in a few. We'll see you when we see you, bullet. In the meantime, allow me to make the acquaintance of Ms. Bonnie.
Greetings.
Hello. I'm looking for a saltpeter pit.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie, It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Wolf of Scarlet. The poet. Henry. Do not shoot. Do not shoot. I am innocent. You can call me the Wolf of Scarlet.
The Wolf of Scalets.
Well, it's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
I feel like
Actually,
she would have said
Crazel
that to
said you'd
anything we
appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
Yeah.
I've got something here.
Hope you don't care that they're expired. Some of them aren't. Oh, I only need one.
Have some dandelions.
She gonna give me shit over the quality of them?
I'm quite hungry.
So good.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
You're full of shit.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
Honestly, I want to see what comes of it.
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that.
All right.
We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit.
Oh, God.
But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
Oh, what do you want? What do you want?
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog.
Normal.
What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
I belong to my girlfriend. I belong to my girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. No, I found him among the wolves.
Among the wolves? Not a word of a lie. That is, I lost him and then found him again in a wolf pack.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body.
Oh.
He stopped eating.
Come on.
Slept all the time. And then... Well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
So we use code names, but she wants to know everything about my family. Okay. 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 Sure. Well, we have the best chance of saying thieves, I guess.
Straight up from a family of thieves.
The very same. When did you steal your first apple?
Before I could even walk. But it wasn't an apple. It was a silver groschen from my godmother.
Evil.
You got away with it.
I did indeed. Nobody saw me, not then, not any time since. It came in handy in the convent too. Slipping out of a boring sermon unnoticed, that's what I'm good at. And it don't matter who's preaching, whether it's a priest, an abbot, or Crazel.
Somebody's
what do you think
always
of the old
preaching.
miller, anyway?
Always preaching.
He seems mystical.
I mean, you know, I don't know what to say is also pretty apt, but yeah, he seems mystical enough.
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of
He
experience.
reminds me of J.K. Simmons.
Like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in
he's
styles.
right.
It has to be
Zenek is
straight
right there,
from
by the way. He's like
walls.
right behind
Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
her. That's a lot.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times. Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
No. But I can assert that I do.
Certainly. Well, you take a chunk of salt and pray to St. Peter to miraculously transform it.
You won't find it any joking matter soon enough. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting.
No, I don't believe
It can
that.
be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The
Yikes.
best natural saltpeter maker.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. Now, I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A
Wherever
person who's
that
digging
ambush
holes
was.
and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a a saltpeter mine.
Gravedigger.
The local gravedigger.
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the knacker.
Oh, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
Yes,
I'll
teach
keep
me
that in
your
mind.
sneaky,
That
steely
old
ways.
gravedigger will be suspicious, so I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz Butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets.
I'd like you to teach...
Sure.
Teach
What are
me.
you interested in?
Ooh, we could get better at stealth. That would be pretty useful.
I'd like to learn how to not cause a stir in a crowd.
All right, I'll show you something, but you need time for it.
That is useful. 1 hour of practice. That's all we need.
You silly doggy.
You just call me... Oh. Called Mud a silly doggy. I thought she was calling me a silly doggy. Oh, yeah.
Here, Mutt.
We're going to feed Mud. Have some smoke wolf. What a good boy.
Here, Mutt.
Some dry boar tenderloin.
Me and Mutt are homies, man. Thick as thieves. But for real, though, Mutt's the OG. These are... I'm actually shocked that this isn't some sort of, like, saltpeter pit tutorial. Maybe this is where Krazel's gonna do the dark deed. The ritual. Hey. Don't leave me hanging. Fist bump. No? Okay. Alright.
Nobody knows how to have any fun these days.
Ooh. You got some secrets? I'm sure stealing from thieves is, you know, something they respect. Hey, so what was that gunshot sound, chat? Maybe we should keep on trucking and see if we can find the source? It seems like it would have just been along the shore. But, you know, the thing about lakes and stuff is that sound carries really, really well across large bodies of water. So it could be anywhere. I guess there's nothing. A fat lot of nothing. Pretty sketchy looking marsh though. Very Hunt Showdown coded. Okay, alright, okay.
Lord be with you.
You better watch out for the bandits. They're all over. Watch out for the bandits. They're all over.
What is it?
I'll get you.
Are you whistling just for fun? Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Will he get mad enough to attack me?
What is it? Did you drop something?
Excuse me.
No. I would absolutely punch Henry in the face in a heartbeat. Okay. So, saltpeter pit. He does wanna he wants the meat. So let's go to the butcher first. Fast travel. Surely they won't arrest us the moment we get to Troskovitz, right? Surely not. They've already forgotten about the thievery that we partook in, I'm sure. I had that icon like they were searching for me. But no, I guess everybody's chill. Everybody wants to be chill toward Henry. That's good. Whoa. We got to bring back the horse, guys. Especially in cities. You know, I feel like we could be riding horses around in towns more.
What
Can't
would
we?
you like?
Couldn't we?
What do you have for sale?
I know cops are out there, you know, riding horses still all the time. I mean, I already have the smoked pork or the smoked wolf. Let's get some bacon. Let's just get a big old piece of bacon.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
That'll be good. Dude, if somebody showed up to my house and they were like, "Hey, Norg, I can't wait to see you. Really happy to hang out. Here's some bacon. Here's just a big pack of bacon. I'd be like, you're my best friend now. I don't want to talk to anyone else. You've won. There's a slab of bacon. Now tell me all your secrets.
Whoa, whoa.
I would too, I would. You give me bacon, I give you secrets. That's how it works. Excuse me.
Greetings, my friend.
Hello. I need to find a saltpeter pit.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service.
That
Looking
is
for a final
that
resting
name goes
place?
so hard.
Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Let's embellish a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of sulfur.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not?
God
you
damn
look
it.
like a strong fella.
Just like the very beginning of the
You'll
game.
be a good helper.
This game is just grave digging simulator.
Pay him with meat.
We could pay him with meat.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have.
I got that bacon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, aye, fresh meat.
That's
What
what
a
I'm saying.
feast
That's what I'm
that'll
saying. Bacon
Now,
makes
listen
friends of us all.
closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services.
God damn it.
And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here?
Amazing
nice and early,
names.
at daybreak.
Let's not drag it out. Let's go.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Fuck you.
Is there some place I can wait for morning to come?
Of course, if you've got nothing better to do, you can sit here with me. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire all them fancy squiggles in it anyway.
And where can I sleep?
Nice.
At the inn in Truskowitz. Get a good breakfast there, too. You'll need it to be at full strength. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my helpers.
That's actually really cool. They thought about the whole the whole logistics of the situation. I actually love that. I love that. So where's his outhouse? Oh, out here. The Rule of St. Dismas. Nice. Can I close this? Somebody! Why is it always the heart? Once. No, that's it. That's it. That's the end of the song. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's make this very let's make this very like realistic, very diegetic, okay? So we leave the Gravedigger. Head over to the inn. Crack open a book. You know, maybe play a couple rounds of dice. And then we'll be back in the morning. No problem. Don't at me, lady. How dare you at me?
This scoundrel, a pervert, and a disgusting man in all ways.
Hey, how dare you say that about me?
Come and take a look.
What'd he
This
do?
shameless wretch likes to expose himself to women and pleasure himself.
Didn't they already catch this guy? I feel like they were talking shit about a dude doing that at the very beginning of the game after we got out of the stocks.
Calm down a bit.
All right, the celebration is over and done with.
Oh, they're
Everything's going well. I'm in fine
I'm gonna sit here and read a book with you if that's all right.
Things are going.
Enjoy some company. Nice. Skill books.
Please, enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts. God bless.
See, that's what.
Henry out here crushing an entire tome in 4 hours. Pretty fucking awesome. We can also read Aim and Fire. Already read this book from cover to cover? Oh, okay. What about this one? Yeah. I love that art, though. That art is amazing. Yeah, let's get some more Potians in our Potian. Okay. Ow. A repeat offender. He's just out here yanking his pizzle.
Good afternoon.
They finally caught Louis C.K.
I'll have a look at you.
I'd like another Savior schnapps or two.
I'd like to do something about.
And I'll throw in some more Roshan.
Here.
Thank you.
Get that double rep. You know, I could sleep at the inn, or I could sleep in the hay. Wait, isn't that illegal? No, I think I still have to pay for that.
What do you need?
I need a bed. Yo, Twitches! A tempest of rage and laughter. I can't attest to that. Twitches, how you doing?
Enough ale for you.
I'm good.
Yeah, we can play some dice. Let me play some dice. Let's actually win.
How about
too.
trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to?
Let's play with a badge. I'm gonna play soldiers.
Soldiers of.
Let's play.
Struggling on the sad bus? I'll be okay. I think it's hormones. Damn you, hormones!
Same to you.
I don't know what these dice do. Does this die belong to the famous Roman charioteer Arnoldus? Okay.
Hormones? I sure hope he does. She does.
I wanna be I wanna be a whore that moans. I wanna see them moaning. Walking around in those. What do you call it? Oh, G-strings.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
I hope you feel amazing. Shit. This roll is shit. We can't score sixes though. What is this guy talking about? What?
My God, what's taking so long?
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Let's score and pass. I don't think it's gonna be a little sketchy.
A jug of wine, thanks.
Let's just score and pass.
Oh well.
Okay.
Now just this.
Surely he won't roll well. Oh, he's got some sketchy dice. Oh no. Stop. Stop rolling. Stop rolling.
What? Oh,
Yeah, you idiot. You fucking Goomba. What we got? 1, 2.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
I really don't like these guys in my ear. Let's hold these. And then continue. Surely we'll get 1s or 5s. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. They're not doing that though. I know. There you go. That's, yeah.
your turn.
I thought he was gonna roll again with that 1. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Ooh, what do we got? We got some 6s. 6s. We got 3 of a kind 6s. Boom. Let's score and pass on that.
Yanking pistols.
A large beer for me.
Everybody's out here yanking pistols.
Bust, bust, bust. God damn it. I'm about to
My
bust.
God, I'm done.
This man is going on. He's going on and on and on. On and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. Surely I will not bust. These die are making me very upset.
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
Nothing. Just a
Let it be now.
Don't bust, don't bust, don't bust, don't bust!
for the priest. Women are made of
I'll drop the water to someone then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
But he will surely but I don't know.
Money, money, money. It's all mine. Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Put it away.
One day you will have to get up from this chair. And when you do,
I'd like
I'll
a
be
beer.
waiting.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day? You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except I don't have a
He's so
bullock.
obnoxious.
And you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Blessings to you.
Can I Where is the alehouse lady that gets me a room?
How are things at home?
Betty,
Greetings.
give me a room.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really equipped for that here.
Just the one night. All I need is to spend the night.
For a few groschen, there's some room.
All right.
Right, here's some grosh.
Agreed. You can sleep on the hay.
I'd like to sleep over from time to time.
How old are you in this game? I think he's in his early 20s. He's a baby.
You've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong. You're bored, and that's bad. And if you're out of...
He looks old for early 20s. It's a hard life, man. If you do the longer stay for the beds, they're permanent, by the way. God damn it. Josh. It's good to see you, man. Hello. All right. Day's broken. Time to go. Before we go, I want to fix up my shit. Let's get some repairing done. What is still broken? What is broken? Oh, it's probably our boots. We need the cobbler's kit for that. Damn it. I have been in game creating land. My head is fried. I heard you were working on a 3D horror game, which is a lot to get into from straight up like Flappy Bird. But that's fucking awesome.
Go!
Okay, it's daybreak. Surely the gravedigger will be ready now. Kind of jumped the gun, but it's working. Nice, man. That's really, really, really cool.
Whoa, whoa.
You should consider hanging out with our lad Sedalix, if you have not already. Shout out to Sedalix.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, JCBP, dude. Always wanted to make a haunted bakery game, and now I can make Josh make it. There you go. 70% done. If you want to play it once it's over, I'll send it. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Let's get going.
I don't know if I'm completely ready for this, but let's get going.
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear.
Let's
You
Mountain
don't
do
need
it.
your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case,
Why do you have such
heaven's
an excited
always
tunic?
close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us.
Seto is indeed best boy. Dude, I can't believe you're already at 70% done with the game. Also, if you need voices. If you need voices for the game, let me know. Not to assert myself, but also to assert myself. All right. Come on, then. I do need voices, but I'm poor as fuck. Send me a DM. Imagine playing a game with your own VA work. That would be so trippy. I would imagine. I know that's what, frickin',
We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your ass won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then,
Let's
he
go.
was a
Let's
great
go.
big
Come on.
smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world.
Whoa, don't
Maybe
run
you
over
heard
my
what
dog,
they say
dude.
about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his
Capon.
reputation.
Lord
but
Capon's
his
voice
helpers have
actor
been seen
is
often in the villages after
playing this
dark,
game.
looking fishy. Or
Do the
during the
horses
day.
poop? I don't know.
In the pillories. Don't that
Poop.
bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
That Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone.
Surely a golem would not be the excuse that they're looking for. If we actually get a golem going, that would be insane. I love that person just out there walking their sheep. Yep, just chilling.
Whoa,
Chilling with the
boys!
sheep.
Whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again.
Well,
now listen,
let me do it.
Henry. Here on the
Let me do it.
left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I can't see a thing through those bushes.
You'll go and have a close look. Don't worry. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon.
Oh, God. Man.
Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
God damn it. This fucking quest. How much you want to bet we find the wolf, too? I bet you 3 groschen. What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, please. Help. Help. Oh, okay. Please. What in the cry engine? Okay, there we go. Don't want to hit the trap. Very hard lockpick? Dude, careful, Mutt. There's like wolf traps here. Lockpicks. Nice. Nettle. Right for making some nettle tea. This is a beautiful place. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I? No! Mud, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Fucking wolves, man. It never ends. Never ends with these wolves. So it's in here. I think we could probably climb up to the roof somehow. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah? Oh. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely stuff.
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Any other goodies in here? Bag it and tag it. Looks like a painting, yeah. It'd be beautiful if it didn't stink so bad. That would have really sucked if we had ran into the wolf after this. Nice trap. If you want to catch a wolf, consider just being Henry and walking into the woods. I guarantee you'll trip over like 30 wolves. What is going on here? We've got a commotion. We've got a ruckus. We roughhousing? Ah, jeez.
I've no idea what you're on about, fella.
Two stinking bastards.
This fella's with him.
Get over here! Now!
I'm coming.
Move.
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Covered in blood.
Like I said, if it's rotten
Henry
carrion
looks
they're
terrified.
after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
Do I look like a thief to you?
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas. Maybe...
What a rat-faced
going
motherfucker.
or not?
Maybe it was the one with that shape.
Awful, awful creatures.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on, and let's go.
Alrighty.
Here we come, Snorter.
Man, being a gravedigger must have been just the worst. Yo, Raiders coming in from Young Man. Welcome on in. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
That
There it
was
is.
just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll
It's good
help
to
the
see you, man.
locals here in Jdar with
Young,
their
how was the rest of your
carcasses.
finals? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here, it's your lad, your boy, your best friend, NorgmanG. We play a lot of variety
One
stuff.
carcass and you're at a loss for words.
No, I was gonna talk.
The good wife from that farm came and told
We got
me both
raided,
their
man.
pigs
Come
died.
on, give me a sec.
So we'll scoop them up and haul
We also
them
play
off.
a lot of Hunt
I mean,
Showdown.
you'll scoop them up and haul
I'm
them
very
to my
much
cart.
looking forward to.
She says it was a
playing
curse.
tomorrow.
There was
Here
a
in the
flash of
immediate.
lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over
It was a
and
rough
dropped
day
dead.
for gaming. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Sounds like divine punishment to me.
All right, that's what you get.
I definitely
People
heard
sin
what
here
you
in their
said.
seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my
He
first
was
day
indeed
doing
yapping.
this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been
I mean,
poisoned.
even though there was some
The good
rough
wife
gaming,
swore them
I
pigs
was
were
watching
happy
you.
as, well,
And I was watching
pigs
you
in
wreck some
shit.
face.
She said they even let them go to a nearby stream
Even
to have
more
a
wolves.
wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear
didn't hear
that
what you said.
spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Find the source of the infection. Okay. I bet it's a body.
Lazy.
Hello? Oh, Norg, I almost made myself cry in a happy way, talking to an old friend from like 8 years ago. What? That's beautiful.
You don't got nothing to say?
Well, I'm here like I promised, and I even have a helper here with me who'll be doing the carrying for me today.
Poor fella. Where did you dig him up?
He came to me from Lower Samine.
So I'd better go and stand in the doorway. One eye on him, one on the chest with valuables.
This one's honest. He might even take a look to see what was troubling them pigs.
At first, I thought it was that beast of Visar's that done it, but the pigs weren't bit. So it was definitely a curse.
Curse my arse. From what you said, it had to be poisoning, but it's hard to say from what. But we may just find that out from Henry here. And as far as
why would you mention a chest? I mean, I gotta steal it now.
I have the stuff with me.
But make sure you take care of it, yeah? I can't bear it much longer.
All right, let's get the bodies first. There's some dead pigs to grab first.
Fondle her chest. Such is the way of the medieval world.
Bag the pig. Bag the pig. Bag the pig.
Yeah. Is this really worth it?
It better be. Man, we're gonna find the saltpeter. We're gonna make a dough golem. It's gonna be amazing, chat. Chat, we're gonna have a golem.
Doggy.
An iron golem. Like in Minecraft. Kids, like in Minecraft. Jingle, jingle, jingle. You know Minecraft? You like Minecraft? You know? Chicken jockey.
Mommy milkers.
Thank you, Fulmy. Appreciate that. Yeah, the mommy milkers, just like in Minecraft. I don't know. I had some weird mods installed. Those glasses are so crazy. I like them. Back in the day. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Back in the day. In the back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Back rooms. I saw a really, really great edit of that video. With like some like VR chat avatar. And that VR chat avatar was like actively like losing interest.
Is this really worth it?
But every time he said jingle, 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 they like snapped back and they were like, oh, I saw that. It was so good. I am gonna be so sad when Markiplier gets canceled. I mean if. I think PewDiePie made out pretty well, right? I mean, I never liked his stuff, but he seems like he's become a very wholesome middle-aged man. Where did Markiplier touch you? He did not. He did not, indeed. As a matter of fact, Markiplier did not touch me. At least that's what the lawyers told me to say. I saw an edit where it was a pretty lady shaking her boobs every time they said jingle, jingle, jingle. Pretty lady. Did you pay attention?
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
I actually can't tell if... Well, this has to be upstream because it's... Water flows downhill. I'm a man of science and I know water flows downhill. Oh, look at that. Dead deer. I believe this is it. Let me get the deer out of the water. interact with the deer. Is that not it? Huh? What? Maybe Ignatius just has to go back for that. That's the thing about the Tiki Talk, man. It's, I think if Markiplier did anything that was seriously worth being canceled over, that would really, really hurt me. He's like internet Jesus. He's untouchable, man. He's just so cool and so good and so wholesome, you know?
What now?
Found a source of the infection.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
Cleaning up the carcasses. Thank you for skipping the time. Appreciate that. I don't really follow or adore a lot of celebs, but I've been watching Mark since I was a teenager. Yeah. I mean, same.
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah, you'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it. Let's keep going.
Dude, you got a problem.
Lads, seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today.
This guy has got an issue. I was indeed a teenager at one point, many, many thousands of years ago. Christy, enjoy your lurkage. Enjoy it. I remember the eras of Mr. Plier playing the Slender
so far,
games.
It ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Oh, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely.
The
You
rain is
won't be
coming
carrying
down.
anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing
What?
away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Oh, oh man.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Visor. I've heard they're both
I'm gonna
fierce.
cut away,
Don't
Chad.
draw too much attention to
cut
yourself
away.
at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck it up. It's my little sister's 22nd birthday today. I can't believe she's a young woman now. Oh my god.
Lazy bones.
Still a babby. That's the thing about younger siblings. Even though they continue to age, just look at them and you're like, yep, no, you're still a kid. That's how I feel about my bro.
Yeah!
Excuse me, sir.
Blessings to you.
Yeah, to you too. Oh, sorry, greengrocer. Where's your dog at?
Christ!
Can't you wash up before going out in public?
I'm doing frickin' murder. I'm doing the dark deeds, man.
I hear you have some wild dog here.
What? You're the wild dog, you wretch. If you're another of them bastards trying to steal him or poison him, you'd better make yourself
Oh,
scarce
I fucked it up.
before I set him on you.
Take care. And consider taking a bath, eh?
All right, I'll wash off some of this frickin' goop. The 8-year age gap is wild. I remember her tying herself to a tree naked, getting the cops called like it was yesterday. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that. That is a truly wild anecdote.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Mutt, do you think we can find this dog? Somebody picked the lock? Uh-oh.
Barking. He's coming from over there.
Uh-oh. It's not the worst one, but I can't embarrass her on the internet like that. Oh no. Oh no. Lady, that dog has like rabies. You can't do that.
What are you doing here, Henry?
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here. And how come you're with that beast?
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that horse and master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
I'll kill him.
No. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Why is that even an option?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
I thought he was like rabbit or something. But no, I guess this awful master was just letting him run amok. I love that the moral line is always don't kill the dog. It truly is. Can you even fathom someone that would be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'll still kill him." Yep, dog's dead. Dog's dead. Let's go.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? How? I hope you didn't go soft after wasting your time talking to Visor.
The dog is dead. So, can we go to the pit now?
Dead, eh? And what are you so nervous about?
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me. I poisoned him.
Lie. And how did it go exactly?
Well, I dipped the meat in poison. He ate it and peacefully departed to doggy heaven.
So, it all went how it should. I use a real strong mixture so the creatures don't suffer too much. He's done for, the beast. Finally. Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
Okay, and away we go.
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
I was expecting some huge hole in the ground. This is just some hollow. 3 piles of earth and that's it.
3 huge piles, you mean to say?
It is a lot.
True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well,
imagine it really backfires and the dog eats all the orphan babies.
Still have to taste it.
Or if the
You're
dog
going to taste it.
hurts Bonnie.
The only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm pushing up daisies myself.
No. Sure, maybe.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
What is
Thanks. It? Taste it then.
Knuckles gloves.
This I have
Nice.
got to see.
I don't want to taste it. What exactly do the Knacker's gloves do? Gloves made of fine deerskin and flexible, retained feeling in the fingers, making them perfect for grave digging or even thieving. -9 charisma, which stinks, but they are very inconspicuous. Reduce noise, reduce visibility. Cool. Let's put them on our sneaky thing. Did you save the doggo? Oh, yes, we saved the doggo. We had to. Ugh. Ugh.
You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. From a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Gross.
If you're going back to your cottage, I'd like to take a ride with you.
Of course. But in return,
That was pretty-
you have to help me
that was
get all
pretty
this
nasty.
lot buried. So there's some more saltpeter in the making.
Oh my god, dude. Cleaning up carcasses forever. Insert video of the guy doing the spoon tasting thing.
Greetings to you. Excuse me.
We dug Dimma did it. Absolutely destroyed.
Farewell, my friend.
Farewell. Fare thee well. Let's leave and go here. There's a small camp by the road, a few logs and a small fire pit, and some wayfarer with a little cart. He nods at you in greeting when he sees you. What's going on? What's going on?
God bless you,
Nomads.
pilgrim. It's never too late for a good deal.
Yeah.
How's things, goodman?
Lacho Jives Gajo. What would your name be? Folks call me Carol.
Carol,
Have
huh?
we met before?
They call me Henry of Skalitz, and no, there's little chance we met before.
Goda chacho. Maybe not, but that does not mean I have never heard of you, Gajo.
How's that? How
The
could you have heard
Nomad
about me?
Camp,
You're the
Henry.
one who saved young Tibor, Laches,
Don't be thick.
mistress.
Christ, that got around fast. You know Tibor?
What I heard was that some Gajo brutes wrongly imprisoned Tibor, nearly chopped off his hands, head, and no doubt his balls, too. Mistes. You stood up for him and fucked
Let
up
alone
those
his
sons of
pizzle.
whores.
Definitely gonna chop off his pizzle, too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Guilty as charged. But I did it mostly for Marika. She deserves to be happy.
Goda Chacho, you helped our people, and that is a worthy thing. And you know what, Gacho? I will make it up to you however I can. Balikerav, Gacho.
You have anything for sale?
Chacho, and for you, Gacho, I'll let it go for next to nothing.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, a Vorn Cumin bow. Cumin riding bows are one of the lighter bows, easy to handle even from the horse's saddle. Their strength comes from the layering of different materials similar to better crossbows. This bow has been through a lot. It's weaker, you can hear it cracking. It can still deliver a killing blow, or at least one that hurts. Nice. Power 100, durability 100. I'll have to compare it. Chaperon. Nice. Very cool. Oh, got some good bridles and horseshoes. Cool. Kids are asleep. Me too soon. Well, I hope you get yourself some good sleep, man. Generous increase in horse's speed from that. Ooh, life in the saddle. Let's buy that. Ooh, that's expensive. Next to nothing, huh? He says. Let's get a cobbler's kit and life in the saddle. Maybe we can sell some stuff while we're here. Hopefully, we can sell some bullshit or to make up the difference. We only need one badge, as far as I'm aware. Do we still need to carry the poacher stuff? Can I sell that? It doesn't seem to weigh anything, but it also seems like a good idea to sell. You know? Half a pound of metal nails. Teresa would be very happy. That must be a reference to the first game that I do not get. Oh, boar's talks are useful for elixirs? Yeah, I guess that makes sense since we're on the elixir thing. I guess I don't really care about the lore books. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. And I think we're good on these as well. And these as well. Because we already read them. There we go. So now we're selling way more than we're buying. Cool. That's the dream. I also want to sell food that's gonna make me die. So I don't accidentally eat it. Pistole. Pistole. We could wear 2 rings, couldn't we? I like how I keep losing Lord Samin's necklace. I want to wear it, but I keep like dropping it and not wearing it. It's not for lack of trying, it's just like my stupid outfits keep getting reset. Okay, I think this is good. He doesn't have enough money. Oh, let's buy some more stuff then. How about that? Like, maybe some soap. And then we can actually do a little bit of laundry and be perfectly clean for the first time in a million years. Buying 402, selling 490. He has 29 groschen to his name. My brother in Christ, what are you doing with all your money? Well, we got good hunting arrows. Might as well buy some of those. He's got some decent shit. Oh, buying 519. Pay 29. Let's haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
You know what? I'm going to pay you 30.
I could go for that price.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Oh, he rounded up. Oh, I didn't want to pay him 40. It'd be crazy. That was a good trade, though. You got a lot of good stuff from that. Sir, you were in the ground. What are you lads up to? Oh, look at this. They're stopping at the camp too. That's cool. Hey.
Shut up, Sal. What's up, Pooch?
That's so cool. I love that they're just they're chilling by the roadside. Very neat. I didn't mean to get stuck in the trade window. Okay, let's go. Norg, hello, Zon. Good to see you, man. How you been? How you doing? Good to see you again, my friend. Finally, back to Lower Samine. Saltpeter Pit. Saltpeter Pit, 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 Saltpeter Pit. Spoke to old bosses at Best Buy. Could get your old job back? Oh shit! I thought you were all lined up for this this other new job.
You're gonna do what we talk.
Christ, pardon me.
No, pardon me. Is it true Titanfall 3 got canceled? Yeah. And Titanfall 3 was gonna be a extraction shooter too.
Seeing this.
Which I think is tight, but I doubt many other people would think it is very tight. Excuse me, where is Zizek? Zivek? The Miller? Where's the Miller? Where's the Miller? Where the hell is the Miller? It's yeah, it's a real fucking shame though. Apparently, Giant Bomb and Polygon also got bought out and are basically being dissolved after being bought out, which is also just a fucking crying shame. Said they were gonna get me set up with a background check and drug test. I emailed Monday. They're looking into somebody else. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they totally shafted you like that, man. People seem pretty meh on Marathon, so I don't think a Titanfall extraction shooter would do very well either. I don't know. It might, you know, I mean, I feel like Tarkov is a very fun game. Despite what, you know, everybody's, like, reservations are about Tarkov.
God bless you, sir.
The extraction shooter formula works, but somebody just needs to, they need to hit the nail on the head. That's the thing, like Tarkov has all these great ideas, but the execution is awful. Like the game is a broken mess. Like it's been a broken mess for like a decade and they just cannot get it together. So like if somebody manages to like actually put the pieces together into a well-made, into a polished product. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like it's gonna be gangbusters.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on.
I have the hunger
wine
now.
more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Crazul, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Nice.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter?
The golem! I wanted to see the golem.
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
All right, explain. But hang on one sec. Alti says, I think Hunt has a good balance of bullshit and gameplay for an extract shooter. For as much shit as people give it. I'm not spending 35 minutes looking for a match and another 45 juggling a bullshit inventory. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Part of what makes Tarkov so compelling is the gear, but the actual management of the gear is awful. It's awful. But I think that there is a way to balance it, to streamline it so that it's not necessarily as horrible. I think Arc Raiders right now is doing a really, really good job of giving you the gear incentive, giving you the gear fear, you know, having a feeling of progression as you go through the questing, as you go through, you know, acquiring stuff. But then also streamlining it enough so you're not spending half an hour, you know, as you say, or 45 minutes juggling an inventory. Is there still more that could be done? Yes. And I think one thing that Tarkov does very well that I don't think any other game really has managed to nail is kind of how there's kind of a there's a very tactile feeling to all of the loot, to all of the stuff that you get. Does Arc Raider do the rarity system like the Cycle did? Yes. Yes, it does. And there's also tiers within the rarity system. There's also stuff that is gray in rarity that actually is valuable and is worth picking up too. So there's a lot of things that Arc Raiders is doing right that I really, really like. But it definitely isn't quite as tactile as something like a grid-based, you know, inventory like Tarkov has. But enough about me rambling about, you know, game inventories. Let's hear what Krazel has to say about Prima Materia.
Tell me then. So what's the next task, Krazel?
There's a quiet whisper coming from the open gates of Trotsky, carried by the wind all the way here to me. Do you hear it too?
Can you hear the thunder? Can you hear the thunder that's calling? I hear the ravings of madmen.
No. I reckon my ears aren't that
No,
good.
I don't hear anything.
Scribe Erzim received a chest from Prague, and in that chest...
Hermes Trismegistos' document?
No, a book. From an author even more venerable than Hermes.
Get your ghost
it's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance. But the treasure's inside. You might say it's a kind of alchemist cookbook.
I'll have to steal it from Trotsky. Do you know how much they hate me in Trotsky?
So you're gonna have me go and pick some locks at the castle, eh?
Did I say anything about stealing? No. When the castle was still closed, I planned to get the book through the castle chamberlain, with the help of a certain woman. But now that you have access to Trotsky yourself, it'll be much simpler.
Access is a strong word.
What about that certain woman?
Catherine.
What was your plan?
That's old news. The central figure is now the Trotsky scribe, Erzim. He's a great lover of knowledge.
They're gonna fucking kill me.
I'm sure he'd be happy to
the moment
indulge
I step
another
foot in
kindred
Trotsky, they're
soul
gonna
and
fucking
lend
kill
him
me.
the book, indefinitely and voluntarily.
Let's hope so. I'll pray I'll be able to convince him, and that I won't have to ride around Trotsky picking up carcasses again. Or worse.
Just do your best. The book is the last piece of the puzzle. The very last. But looking back at your 2 previous tasks, I have no doubt you'll be able to handle the 3rd just as well. Go and see Arizum and ask him about the book. Then you'll see how difficult it will be to get your hands on it. Best of luck, Henry.
I reckon I'll need it.
Thank you. Well, not looking forward to that. It's going to be rough getting back into Trotsky, but we shall definitely see how that'll go.
Hello there, Hansel. I want to try a takedown with you, Hansel.
Look at him side-eyeing over there. What a sneaky dude. All right, ladies and gents, we are going to call it here for Henry's quest. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back to see about getting ourselves into Trotsky. I don't know how we're going to do that, but the time will tell. Until next time, later.